Welcome back, everyone, to our second episode of our video podcast. We have some great stories. First is why I reversed my thoughts on reverse mortgages. And second is the Social Security Administration has released the new 2024 cost of living adjustment and our monthly installment of Reverse Market Insights Market Minute with John McCue. This next story comes from the Canadian Reverse Mortgage Trends magazine with Patty Lovett-Reed, chief financial commentator. And she says reverse mortgages have long been shrouded in misconception, both for consumers and financial mortgage professionals. We have here in the States as well. And for years, I shared in skepticism surrounding the loan, even voicing my own reservations on Canadian TV. However, as I delved deeper into the intricacies of this financial tool, I found that many of the fears and misconceptions surrounding a reverse mortgage were in fact unfounded. I came to see them as a viable solution for retired Canadian homeowners. So why is the product so misunderstood in Canada? Well, many potential clients have expressed concerns that the bank could assume ownership of the home, or that they might end up owing more money than their home is worth. Now, these fears are largely unfounded. With the CHIP reverse mortgage by Home Equity Bank, for instance, clients always retain title and ownership of the home, and there's a safeguard in place called no negative equity guarantee, what we call here in the States the non-recourse clause. And other fears associated with reverse mortgages in Canada include worries about losing the home following the death of a spouse or concerns about equity erosion over time. However, given the increased demand for reverse mortgages in Canada, it's time for Canadians and financial professionals alike to reconsider their stance on this financial tool. And several key factors are contributing to the increasing need for reverse mortgages up in the Great White North. And those factors include Canada's aging population increasing, its historically strong real estate market, and high levels of consumer debt, and also the growing number of retiring Canadians. And recognizing the importance of addressing those misconceptions which surround the reverse mortgage and helping financial professionals better serve their clients, I decided to join Home Equity Bank as chief financial commentator in May 2022. My aim was to ensure that Canadians make informed decisions about their financial futures. Now, I'm going to see if I can reach out to her, if we can get her on a future podcast or even one of our industry leader updates, which is released each Monday. Important information to know for your potential or existing borrowers is the new cost of living adjustment for Social Security in 2024. It's going to be 3.2%. That's well above one of the record-setting increases made in 2023 of an 8.7% COLA or cost of living adjustment. Now, the Social Security Administration admits that that broke a record that had not been done for decades. In fact, the last time there was a higher cost of living adjustment was in 1981, when the COLA was at 11.2%. But here's what you need to know for your existing and potential borrowers about the new cost of living adjustment and how it'll impact them. So how much will the cost of living adjustment increase Social Security benefits? The COLA will result in a $59 increase per month on average, making the average Social Security check about $1,900. According to the Social Security Administration, the average monthly benefit as of September 2023 is $1,700. Who is eligible for a Social Security cost of living increase? Anyone who is eligible to receive Social Security benefits, including retirees over the age of 62, those who are disabled and blind, is eligible for that cost adjustment associated with Social Security payouts. Now, in some cases, the spouse, surviving spouses, or surviving dependents can also collect Social Security, and the Social Security increases would be passed on to them as well. That according to the administration. Now, what month will recipients see their cost of living adjustment actually applied? Well, the cost of living adjustment, or COLA, goes into effect beginning with December 2023 benefits. However, most benefit recipients will not begin to see that increase until January 2024. However, an anticipated increase in Medicare premiums, as usual for 2024, may eat into much of that increase. Now, CNET reports that while roughly 99% of Medicare beneficiaries do not have Part A premiums, according to the CMS, costs associated with Part A are going up. And here's how much the increase will be. Inpatient hospital deductible will increase by $32. Daily hospital coinsurance for days 61 through 90 is an $8 increase each day. And then hospital coinsurance for lifetime reserves is $16 increase, and skilled nursing facility coinsurance days 21 through 100, a $4 increase. Now, so we're seeing that, yes, they give the cost of living increase, but the same old story, the increases in Medicare premiums pretty much take most of it away, with the exception of 2023, where we saw an 8.7% cost of living adjustment. And welcome back to our monthly segment of Reverse Market Insights Market Minute with John McCue. And we always appreciate the insight that he brings to the not only the national marketplace, but also what's going on in different regions of the U.S. So, John, thanks again for joining us. Take it away.
Hello, and thanks, Shannon, for having me back again this month. Last month, we looked at what happened in July, and we saw that July had decent volume with an increase from that of June. Well, August was no different, with another month-over-month increase of 6.4% to 2,980 loans. With this increase in volume, we also saw a few of the top 10 lenders have some growth month-over-month. TMAC rose 500% to 54 loans in August. Mid-America jumped 70.4% to 46 loans. And Fairway gained 34.5% to 148 loans. In addition, 6 of the 10 geographical regions posted higher totals in August. Rocky Mountain grew 30.5% higher to 287 loans. The Southeast Caribbean rose almost 20% to 773 loans, and Northwest Alaska gained almost 19% to 262 loans. Now, finally, we always like to highlight case number assignments because these are the best indicator of future endorsements for the upcoming months. In fact, for the past 2 months, case number assignments had been dropping. And so, as we'll discuss next month, September endorsements saw a decline from August, but that was pretty much forecasted by the reduced case numbers. However, in August, we showed some promising growth, increasing 18.5% from July, and also the highest case number count since October of 2022. The new equity takeout cases issued increased from 2,934 to 3,508 for a 19.5% increase month over month. Purchase had a small increase from 215 to 217, and HECMWorld refinances actually grew 20% to 377. So what's going to happen next month? Well, tune in to find out how the volume broke down for September, and will case numbers have a second month in a row of solid growth?
Thank you, John. And that wraps up another episode of HECMWorld Weekly, the nation's only weekly podcast for you, the reverse mortgage professional. For those of you listening, we now have a video podcast, which you can catch on HECMWorld.com or on our YouTube channel of the same name. And don't forget, each and every week, you can also subscribe on Apple Music, or what we used to call iTunes, Spotify, and Podbean. Thanks again for joining us, and be sure to return next week for more reverse mortgage news on the go. Just don't watch if you're driving. Have a great week.